Hello, everybody. This is Jack, and today we go to cover monthly recurring revenue in 2021. And would you guys like to receive monthly versus one time? And be aware that one time fee is probably higher than the monthly, correct? So let's say you have a choice between $500 monthly or $1,000 one time. What would you choose? Would you go for the $500 monthly, or would you be happy with the $1,000 one time? Francis, how are you? Good. $500 monthly, recurring. Michael said monthly. So I only see monthly coming in. Arlene also monthly. Lawrence monthly. So today we going to cover how to get there. Today I felt it is time to explain three simple steps of the agency bundle. You might have heard about it or not, but let's go over it. Step number one, you collect the leads. Simple, correct? Just leads without, if you have no leads, you have no prospects, and you have no prospects, you don't get clients. Step number two, you need to prospect those leads. You need to prospect those potential clients to offer your service. And step number three, you need a low hanging fruit and service they most likely need. And still, many business owners, they need a mobile responsive website. So let's say 60-70% of business owners have a website at the moment, but only few they have a nice looking mobile responsive website. And they know they need an update if they have a website. And if they don't have a website, they know they need a website. So it's a low hanging fruit, easy to sell service. So let's break it down in each step in more detail. So collecting leads, how are you doing that? You collect the leads, and I will demo it later on. Either with Lead Finder Jack cloud version, you don't need to install anything. It works on a Windows desktop, it works on a Mac, it works at home, it works wherever you are. And then you have the Lead Finder Jack desktop version, which is a Windows program which you install on your computer. In both leads application, you can collect leads from almost anything, from Google My Business, from Home Advisor, from business who have advertised on Google Ads, from business who has even not claimed the listings, which have having presence on Facebook, and from business owners who just ordered a domain. So they need everything. Business will advertise on Groupon. So they have a product which they sell online via Groupon, but hey, they want to sell it. They need help to sell the same product also on their own online store. And businesses advertise on Valpak, so they do the paper version, but they need also the digital version. So how does it look like when you log in the cloud version? You when you go to search model, you see the all tab. And the all tab means you collect all kind of leads. You can select the country, you select the state, the city, can be all cities, select the niche, you can select the specific niche or all niches. And then you have the next step, the HA, which stands for Home Advisor. Home Advisor leads are businesses who pay Home Advisor, which is kind of a paid business directory, for getting leads to them. So that can be email leads, that can be call leads, but they are used to pay for leads. Now, typically most of them, they don't have a website, they have a marketing budget, and if your service is to create a website and do lead generation like with Google Ads, that is your sweet spot. Then you have businesses who advertise with Google Ads. So if you follow the Google Ads training, this is so easy to contact them. And likely, if they run an own business, they don't have not sufficient time to run a Google Ads campaign sufficient. They know it works. They know we need Google is where the potential customers are, but most of them they don't do a good job. And a simple trick to improve the Google Ads campaign is to add a lot of negative keywords. They get a lot of wasted clicks. So if you can just upload those negative keywords and avoid wasting those clicks, you instantly can improve search Google account with 50% because half the clicks they are wasted. So then you have unclaimed group, what means businesses, Google now the business exists, but actually the business owner haven't claimed that listing yet. So you help them to claim the listing, help them with a website, and generate leads. Facebook leads, which have a presence on Facebook, and if you are in for social marketing, for social posting, they need social posting to get some traction online. Then we have in search for SIC code, which is another search type that businesses can be grouped by niche, but also by SIC code. So if you know the SIC code, you can search business with that code. Then kind of new, it used to be in another application, but now it's built in the Lead Finder Cloud version. Our business would just order domain. So that means business will order just a domain. They need everything. They need website. They need leads. They need Google My Business. They need Google Ads Management. They need an online store. They need so many things. So there's always something what they need, what you can provide. Then business will advertise on Groupon. So they have a product able to sell online. They probably have the servers in place. Groupon take a huge chunk of the price. So that means if their product or service is $100, Groupon likes you to sell it for $50 for a special deal. So that is how they can please the Groupon customers. But on top of that, Groupon wants 50% of the from the sale, not from the profit, from the sale. So if you have a product for $100, you sell it for $50. From those $50 sale, Groupon wants $25. Is that not insane? So if you can help them with a website or with an online store, offer their product online to their past customers, new customers, they can keep that $25, $100 minus 25, $75 they have to play with. They have 75% to play with to do the online marketing by themselves and by you. So I did a lot of medical niches where I sent monthly newsletters, monthly promotions, and that really rocked. So you can do email marketing, you can do an online store, you can do a website, you can help them to build that list. So that is where you want to focus on Groupon leads. Same for Valpak. And they probably don't have a good digital presence. Very likely they need a website. Gera said it is the same true for Amazon. If they like the product, they will outbid you and they sell the product. Yeah, Amazon is tricky. Amazon is tricky, and they are in problems of that. So they took it to the extreme. And then you have the auto. That is kind of so auto is the same as all, but you can select one niche, but you can select multiple states. So if you say, I want all the landscaper leads, I want all the plumber leads across all the states, then you use auto. So you can search for multiple niches in a certain state, or you can search for particular niche across multiple states. That is new. That is that auto. So the login is my.leadfinderjack.com. So let me ask you a question. Who of you guys have access to the Lead Finder Jack cloud? You get it part of Sales Dynamo Jack. You get it part of the agency bundle. So what do you think of the interface? It's not super simple. Huh? You don't need any technical knowledge. You just select the search group to your like. You select the niche, you select the state, and you let it run. And then with a few hours or a day, it runs in the back end, and then the leads are collected. So here's a screen from the do we have access with Google Ads certification? That is coming, Cynthia. That is coming. Yes, you have. So here's a screenshot of Lead Finder Jack desktop. So this is a Windows program. And glad you're back, Cynthia. I missed you last week. So Lead Finder Jack, this is the desktop version. And it is a Windows program. You need to install it, and then you can do World, what means same as you go to World. Use all the Google listings to collect the leads, and then you have local bits for one niche, home advisor leads, unclaimed leads, Groupon, and Valpak. The difference between the cloud is you don't need to install anything, and it runs for you by our big server. The desktop version runs on your computer. Is a little bit more flexible, but it takes more time. Okay, so here you can search for Google My Business, Home Advisor, Unclaimed, Groupon, and Valpak. And of course, you can search and collect a particular niche across multiple states in one auto search campaign. So that is new also for the desktop version. Over the years, we have worked and improved on this solution. And I don't know how long you are with me, but Lead Finder Jack, I think it got, I have to look it up, but I think the first launch was in 2011. Can you imagine that? 2011. So that is probably more than 10 years. We should have celebrated 10 years. But you know what probably interests you more? That is the same programmer worked 40 hours per week on it since 2011. All the time we improve it, make more search capabilities, things go faster, easy interface. So it's not a one-time thing we came up with, put it together in a couple of months. It worked for 60 days and stopped working after the refund period. No, that is not how we do business. Since 2011, it works. You can ask questions, you can get support, and if Google changed something, we improve it, and it works again. So within Lead Finder Jack desktop, we have now auto search, and now you can search for a certain niche across multiple states. So if you are I have decided in a particular niche. Now, with auto search, you can go after a certain niche like business coach, select, when you click on modify, select those states, collect it, let it run. It will take days, okay? It takes time when you use a desktop. But you end up with an ocean of leads. And now with these leads, you can prospect them. You can put them in a business directory. You can send them to Sand Eagle. You can call them up. Now you have a to-do list. So that brings me up on the following point. Who of you guys has spoken with a prospect the last 7 days? And now spoken might be not the right term, but have contact, have a conversation, either with SMS message, with call, with email, a conversation. Cynthia said, I have. Good. One more. So the point is, we all, Flo had good conversation with a liquor store owner. Flo, were you able to do some business? Roy said, I have not. And Bruria said, I have. Flo, do you have any idea why you're not able to close the business? Was it because he wanted an online store? Was it because, what was the problem? He said inventory system or this. Okay, I don't offer an inventory system. Does he have an online store? Would he be interested in an online store? Okay, so maybe you offer an online store so that his current customers can order online. Yeah, that would be nice, correct? Something like that. Did you review his website? Does he have Google Star? Does he have good stars on Google My Business listing? So he does not have a website. Okay, that is a low-hanging fruit, Flo. So what you might want to do is look him up online, see where he falls short, and try to get back to him and make an online marketing plan. Flo said he said inventory internal and inventory online is hard to sync. Yes, it is. It is hard to sync. I agree. So, but he can put his best. He doesn't need to put every wine on the online store. He can run monthly promotions, correct, or deals, and send them an email to past customers. That's all. Let's say if you cannot do for things for 100%, you can do for things for 80%, correct? So it's better to have an online store where you sell 80% of your products, which you do have for inventory, than to think, okay, I have 3,000 different bottles, or some liquor store they have probably 3,000 or 4,000 or 5,000 different bottles. Insane, correct? The whole room are bottles. I know that. So, but if he really look on the best sellers, maybe he only has 100 or 200 best sellers. So then you put only those 100 or 200 best sellers online. So it's with everything. Start with low-hanging fruit, get traction, make money, and once money comes in, the solutions are easy. So it's kind of, you have to see it sometimes from a different angle. Probably he needs a website, of course. He needs an online store. He needs a Google My Business listing. He needs reviews. So he needs a lot. He needs a lot. And you fit in that. Those things are not too hard to do. Website you just create, online store you can create, store boss, Google My Business listing. There are enough training material for that. Work on those stars. make sure he get 10 reviews, and he will see significant difference with online presence. Maybe you can work on customer collection, work with monthly promotions. There's always something. As long as you have a conversation going, you fit in somewhere. Huh? There's always what they need. And of course, you want to come up with something where you get paid monthly. Huh? So don't sell you short. Good. But if, on the other hand, so I'm really pleased we had contact with the prospect the past 7 days. But if you did not have contact the past 7 days, you didn't have email contact, you didn't have a call, whatever, or you didn't knock on the doors or whatever, yeah, then it is kind of obvious that the past 7 days you didn't have a client, correct? You didn't have a new monthly paying client. It is kind of no action is no result. It's simple, correct? So it's no leads, it's no prospects, no prospects, it's no conversation, no conversation, it's no client. You need to get traction. You can call them, you can email them, but it's kind of the convenient way. Set up an appointment. Once you have an appointment, if you deliver what the appointment was the topic, then you have a client, or let them call you. Huh? The lead widget is a low-hanging fruit. It's easy to install on the website. You make a website and you put a lead widget on it. I know Cynthia did this, and on that same website, there was for months or maybe years a form in it and had no results. Nobody subscribed to the form. At the moment the widget was installed, stupid widget, okay, but it draws the attention, and all of a sudden they got SMS messages, they got email leads. So the way how you the call to action method is important. As Cynthia said, within 12 hours. Within 12 hours. Okay, this blows my mind. Within 12 hours after installing the widget, the first leads came in. While they have for months, and at least for months, I don't know for years, they at least for months, they on the forum since 2017. Now this is, I did not come up with this, okay? I did not come up with this. So do you guys see this or not? I don't know if you see this. Guys, see this screenshot? So within 12 hours after installing the widget, they had the leads coming in. They had a form on a website since 2017 and they had no leads. If I would tell that to you without proof, you probably would not believe it. So what I try to say that you offer a website, you create a website, and then you have to think, how do I earn monthly income? You add the lead widget in it. So the website plus the lead widget is your low-hanging fruit. It's so easy to install the lead widget, and on top of that, if you need help with that, just send an email, provide access to the website, and we will install it for you. Once it is installed, any change you make can be from the application. You don't need to log in the website anymore. Then on beauty, you can change the colors. You can say, okay, I want only email leads. I want only call leads. I want email leads and call leads. I want SMS leads. Actually, what my experience is, I got the most SMS leads. People like to text, and then they land in the mobile app. So they are kind of, I get a notification in my phone, new lead. I go to the app, I look it up, I respond in the app. So with that, I don't share my private phone number. The leads get nice, closed, allocated in the mobile app. I can track how many leads I get. I can run reports how many leads I get. So that is a nice combination if you're looking for uh, monthly income, and of course we all do, because even if the amount is not so high as a one-time payment, it adds up. Okay, let's say we did it in the beginning. You can have for a server $1,000 or $500. Of course, we like that $1,000. I'm not discussing that. Okay, but the chance that you get two 500 monthly paying clients is very reasonable, and then you get $1,000 a month instead of $1,000 one time, and so let's say another second time one. So over time, if you want to become more independent, if you want more security, monthly paying clients give you that peace of mind. Cynthia said, my clients get SMS leads. People really do prefer to text. Yes, I do too. So why do I like the text? Because I don't want to be on the call for 10 minutes, half hour. I only want to get on the call when I'm ready to really give my credit card, for example, or really it really becomes a part, but not for information, not for the first touch, okay? And I can send a text message while I'm driving the car. But when I do the call, I need to sit down, concentrate on the call, and probably take notes. So it's much more convenient to send and receive text messages. So people like text messages. With a lead funnel jack, it's easy to export to SendEagle. So when you are in lead funnel jack, you go campaigns and you select SendEagle and you select the company or the profile and select your list, and then you export it. So it's easy. So getting leads, collecting leads with a lead funnel jack is easy, but it's also very easy to export them to SendEagle so you can start prospecting them. And with SendEagle, if you get the HC bundle plan, you get a dedicated email server. What does that mean? A dedicated email server means that email server is for you. Nobody is using your server. So that means if somebody mess up, they will not mess up your email server. Now, what is the disadvantage of what is the disadvantage is it needs to get warmed up. You cannot send thousands of emails from day one. You need to tell or show Gmail and Yahoo that your emails are valid, that cold prospecting is okay, but spamming is not. So let me explain what the difference between cold emailing and spamming. Spamming is the only thing what you have in mind is to make money. You don't care how, if they benefit from you or not. You don't care. The only thing what you care about make money. With cold emailing is okay. It is hard to meet everybody in person. You need a digital way to come in contact. You send them a friendly email, tell about how you can be in benefit to them, and ask for a meeting or ask for a call to start a conversation. So the cold prospecting is all about starting conversation that it will end up in a meeting, it will end up with a call, it will end up with that you hopefully can offer your service to help the local business, and it becomes a win-win situation. So you want to create win-win situation. And win-win situation means you make money for the company and the company is happy to pay you for that because you make money for the company. And then you are an investment. You should get considered as an investment. So I think I probably told you about the plumber I signed up last month. He's kind of a big plumber. He has 30 employees. His marketing budget is huge, but he had no success with Google Ads management. So he started with $5,000 monthly um, ad spend budget. So we really took it by step by step by step to set it up. And I even created a new website, a landing page for him. So I really want that. So he's a good paying client from day one. So I really want to do a good job and a long term relation. And from after a week, we set him up. We track all the calls via call tracking number, and it's so funny. I need to take a screenshot from that. So he has about 6 different tracking numbers. One is from Google Ads, one is from Bing, one is from his radio campaign, one is, I believe, for Facebook. There are 6 of them. And when you see the last month calls, I I don't have the numbers in my head, but something like 150 calls from Google Ads, and the second tracking number had maybe 5 calls and 4 calls and 3 calls and 1 call. That is how powerful Google Ads is. That is how you can really help in business. And he tried it before, but all of you guys are following my Google Ads training. So he did not do, of course, the local intent, the company keywords, and the service keywords. He didn't do that. So and it takes time. I'm not sure which training level at, but I think in chapter 18 or 19, I demoed how to use that Google Sheet, collect all those keywords, and divide them in, okay, this local intent, this company intent, and service keywords. So we do that. And then on top of that, we collected all those negative keywords, so we don't waste clicks. And um, with that, you have another opportunity to make money. So where is the low hanging fruit for you? The low hanging fruit for you is create a website, add the widget, add the widget. You should add the widget for your own website and install the mobile app. And the second is install the widget for every client. This is easy setup. And the third is offer leads. There are different ways to offer leads. SEO, Facebook, YouTube, Google My Business, and Google Ads. In principle, I don't care so much which method you use. My preference is Google Ads because you can systemize it. I have very good experience with that they don't cancel it. And if you offer Google Ads as your main service, and on top of that, now you have the trust. You add Google My Business. You create a profile. You get it to rank. You help them with some reviews, and then maybe you add the online store, which every business almost need and don't have. So, and those are all monthly services and not hard to set up. So a lead for an executive is also easy to export to San Diego. So when you go in the desktop version, you see Go Campaigns. You have here on the right top, you see export, and you can export to the business directory. You can export to instant reply. You can export to San Diego, and you can even download the CSV. So next step is to set up the campaign in San Diego, and I can do that live if you want. That is those all the steps. That is the agency bundle. That is the 3-step bundle. Okay, who's doing this? Who's collecting leads? Who's exported to San Diego? And who's emailing them? Then once they okay, Roy said, I want to. So if you need help, okay, there's almost, let me, if you said, okay, Jack, I need help, I need an explanation, I can log in the cloud version now and I can demo how easy this is. Yeah. Let me go to the cloud version, myleadfinancejack.com, log in your account. This is, Roy said, definitely need help with this. So, Roy, watch. It's very easy. It's very easy. Log in. Okay, this dashboard. Go to search. Then you can you can go after home advisor leads. You can go after business advertising, Google Ads. You can go after unclaimed Facebook. You can search with the SIC code. You can go after people who have a domain, Groupon, Valpak, Auto. Almost everything is good. Okay, let's just start with all. Which state or service do you want to provide? Actually, I have two favorite states. I know Florida business are open for online marketing, so those are kind of low hanging fruit. But a lot of businesses they move to Texas at the moment. There's a lot of activity in Texas. A lot of new businesses. They need a website. They need to get a rank in Google Business. They need leads. So Texas is actually a um, nice state to target. Okay, too many cities in this. Okay, so let me go city and say I want the population. Okay, higher than, let's say, 30,000. Okay, save this and I get niches. All text, all niches, start multi-search. Okay, now you see the search go to the multi-tab. Now in the background, this get collected. Actually, I did for Home Advisor this other day, and I got 22,816 leads. Roy said, I suffer with overwhelm and shiny object syndrome. What is the best place to start? Okay, so what's the best place to start? Do you understand? In order to get clients, you need conversations. In order to get conversation going, either with email or call, you need to prospect them. Somehow you need prospecting. They don't knock on your door. You need to let them know that you are willing and able to help them. So you need prospecting. In order to get conversation going, you need a method to get those conversations going. You can call them, you can email them. Email is kind of the least, how do you say it? It's a soft way, soft way. That is what the HC bundle does, emailing. And then you need the leads. How do you collect the leads? You collect the leads with the cloud version, which is by far the easiest way, or you collect it with the desktop version. Either way works, but the cloud version really is the easiest. So once there is, let's say we go to this. I run it. When did I run this? That's not too long ago. So let me go here, and then you see the campaign, and then you can export it as CSV, or you can export to Silent Prospector, export to Sand Eagle. You can create a business directory from those leads. Okay. Now let me export to Sand Eagle. Okay. And then you enter the email and password for Sand Eagle, and then it automatically directly exports lead from the cloud version into your Sand Eagle. There's no overwhelming or technical knowledge. It's just enter email and password. Okay. Not going to do this, but that's how it works. Then you log in your Sand Eagle account. Okay, this is my account. And then let me go to a company what doesn't have a lot of private things. So that is a company, and then you go to list for that company, and here you will find, if you export this, those leads you just uh, exported. Then you go to email. With Sand Eagle, you get a dedicated email server. You create email, give it a name. Um, um, I always liked with a date. That's my method. Okay. And then website. Okay. Subject line. Good news. I can help. Okay. Here's the problem. You might not know what a good cold email template is. So I will throw this in actually. Um, agency bundle. Do I have one second? I need to log in my agency bundle membership site. Let me do this quickly, and I will show you the cold email templates. Okay, I'm logged in my agency bundle. Then you have the welcome getting started PDF. So in the getting started PDF, all those steps here, lead finder cloud or the desktop. This is made by Arlene, so it is very detailed. Then you export to Sand Eagle, okay, it's like that. And then you let's talk about the desktop version. So that is, you can do the desktop version, that's fine. It covers the desktop version to collect leads. Okay, and it's all about the desktop version. San Diego, United States, state. So that is all about explaining the collection of the leads, and then you log in San Diego, click here to called email templates. That is where I wanted to go. Email templates, San Diego. Okay. Email templates. Click here for called email templates. Okay. Here, website design email template. Do you recommend this over Google pay-per-call ads? Now, how do you say that? Do you recommend it? Every business needs a website. Okay. If they already have a website, the next step is they need leads. So there are two effective ways in my mind to generate leads. One is Google My Business. If they rank high and have a lot of stars, that will work, and the Google Ads. So the business are more willing, more likely to pay you monthly for Google Ads. That is my experience. So I offer them first Google Ads service. Then the Google Ads service, you have two options. You send them the traffic to a landing page, or you do call only. Either way is fine to me. Or maybe you do both. It doesn't matter as long as you generate results for them. Makes sense? So Google Ads does not replace that they need a website. Every business needs a website. But you shouldn't stop with a website. It's just a starting point. They need a lead widget. They need Google Ads to send the traffic to the website, or to generate leads, and you need to Google My Business listing. Make sense? So it's just, even my big plumber company had a website. Can you imagine that? That business probably has a revenue of 10 million. That is what I think. He didn't never share it, but looking what he shared with me, how much they spent on advertising, I think they have a revenue of 10 million. Their website, I didn't like to send traffic. I think their website was part of the problem that they never got Google Ads to work. So what we did, we created a new landing page. So we created a landing page what is focused on the main service they had, good looking, mobile responsive, and then we did step by step by step. We set up the Google Ads account. What is really what I teach you guys, that is what I do. I do this since 2011, and I created those templates, and I just fill in the blanks. So business, they need a website. They need a Google My Business listing. They probably need an online store. They probably, very likely, need a Google Ads campaign to drive the leads. So there's so much what they need, which you can provide and make monthly income from it. So just view it where they are. Okay. So let's say we just had a discussion about a liquor store which wants an inventory system, but it's fine, but it's kind of most likely above your capabilities, because then you need an application with a tracking system, or you don't have it. But there's so much other things what you can do. They need a website, they need to Google My Business listing, they need reviews, they need new customers, they need email marketing. So if they ask for something, that doesn't mean that they don't need other stuff you can provide. So going back to the HC bundle, I created a website creation email template where you can just copy and paste this email template inside Sand Eagle, so subject, prospect, website line. Just run across your website and notice you are using an outdated website. How are you liking it? So if they have a website, it's very likely that it's outdated. And if they don't have a website, hey, if you're okay with it, I would love to jump on a quick call with you and get your opinion how we can make okay better. Huh? So those email templates, they work. Okay, you kind of can all the services be fulfilled by the HC bundle? It's not by, no. Okay, HC bundle, with HC bundle you get clients, and okay, you're right, you can create websites. So I have to be accurate in that. With the agent bundle, you get extra Rapify where you can create all those websites. That's correct. But you shouldn't stop this, okay? Website is the starting point. You should offer Google Ads. You should offer Google My Business. If you don't like to fulfill the service, I have your back, okay? You should always try to get clients, offer them, and we will do it for you. So there's a done for you section on Jack Holman where we will do it for you. So if you like more selling, if you just want to be the middleman, we communicate with you and you communicate with the client. You pay a small fee, you keep the profit. Makes all sense. So you get access to the HG bundle membership site. You will get all the training of Lead Jack Cloud. You get all the training about Lead Jack Desktop. You get access to Rapify. Inside Rapify, there's a start menu where you get all those tutorials to get started. And then what is more, in Sand Eagle, there's also a start menu where you have access to the training, but the interface is easy. You get email templates, you get checklists. Click here for the website client intake questionnaire. When you get a client, you collect that info to create a website. And here the upsell to monthly paying clients. Yes. So here's you want to see where they at and what they need. And of course, support and bonuses. Makes sense? So who feels comfortable to start conversations with prospects? Get them on a start an email conversation, get them on a call, see where they at, and see how your which service will help them to make their money. Because if you can help them to make their money, they are willing to pay you. And the low hanging fruit, if you create a website and you want the monthly payments, the Connect widget is really the low hanging fruit. Together with the mobile app, it's wonderful. Okay, and that concludes today's training. And can you explain how the credits work with Lead Finder Jack? So one business, one contact is one credit, and you get 30,000 credits. So that means 30,000 leads per month. It's incredible. You don't need that. Can we get a copy of this webinar? So I will post it in YouTube. So I figured something out. Actually, I do it now also with channels I do for others. So when you like, let's see, playlist, this training. Where is training? Okay, okay. I don't know. I see videos, your videos. Okay, and then what is last week training? Here, view. Where's view? View on YouTube. Okay. When you click on this link, and let me try to put it in the chat. This is my first chat. Okay. When you have not done this, you should see here a bell. Do you guys see here a bell? I don't know. You should see it. I don't see that. But when you watch one of my training videos, yeah, of course you like it and you commented it. But the third thing is you should see a bell. When you click that bell, every time I post a new training, wow, you get notified. So you will never miss my next training. Do the leads all over from month to month? Yes. We will see the subscribe and the bell beside it. Okay, good. Awesome contact. Thank Roy. Thanks for joining this training. Yes, Cynthia, just contact me on support. Good. Thanks for joining. Of course, I will do weekend promotion so you can start for $1. Incredible deals if you hit it. So don't skip it and do experience 30 days, get conversation going, take action, collect leads, export to San Diego, use one of the cold email templates, get back and forward, install the mobile app, and get things going. And with that, I really thank you guys for your time and see you on the next training. Thank you so much.